Let me take off my tie. I gotta get unlocked right here.
It's time to show the big fellas that's balling out.
Dude, throw my man out the club.
Boom!
You know what that DB's doing? He's making business decisions.
Big man, touchdown.
Hey, Swagoo, how you like that Cowboys defense, baby?
No, sir, you cannot pass go.
You're gonna get thrown out the club?
I remember when I used to do that.
I was scared to death for this block right here with Will Ford.
Jeff Saturday, you so dope. You made big man balling, big dog.
I just love it. After surveying more than 50 league personnel to help rank the top players at 11 different positions, here's what the ESPN League survey says about the top 5 offensive tackles and interior linemen. Quentin Nelson, Zach Martin, Brandon Scherf lead the interior rankings, while Trent Williams, David Bakhtiari, and Laremy Tunsil top the tackles list. Time now for some line dancing. Love this. And Jeff, let's combine the two lists there. Who is the best offensive lineman in the NFL right now?
I love it.
It's so good.
You gotta go Big Q. Quentin Nelson, listen, he's a Colt. Everybody's gonna say I'm a homer. This dude is a baller. Listen, been in the league 3 years, all pro, Pro Bowls, you name it. The most dominant offensive lineman in the game right now. And my favorite part of him is what you just saw. He plays with a level of nastiness that is rare for our game. He wants to finish dudes, put them on their back, talk trash to them on the way back to the huddle, and he don't want nobody on his team helping nobody else up. Leave them on the ground, let their own boys take care of him. He's got that attitude. I'm letting you know he is a grown man and the best in the business right now. Much respect to Big Q.
Well, mark this one down for me. He'll be the first ever $20 million per year guard when his extension, which I'm sure Indy would love to get done, is eventually signed. So, Swagoo, let's flip things around. Give me your 5 best defensive linemen in the league right now, 5-1.
Let's go, baby. Y'all know I love talking about defensive linemen. Number 5 coming in at Chris Jones. And listen, I love how dominant he is from the interior of the line of scrimmage. And believe it or not, these guys are becoming more and more valuable with the amount of time quarterbacks are getting the ball out of their hands. Chris is dominant in the run game. He has a great bull rush move. He has the wiggle you see here running a game. He understands how to play the position. He plays it with physicality when need be and finesse when need be. Chris Jones, number 5. Number 4, Khalil Mack. Yeah, I know the guarded numbers haven't stood up this past year, but believe it or not, Khalil Mack is still dominant. He's still winning at a high level in his pass rush win rate. He plays the run like he's 350 pounds, and look at the size of the arms on this dude. He can lock them up, knock them back, and get after the quarterback. One of my favorite players in the NFL is Khalil Mack. Let me get to an aminal, not an animal, an aminal. That's T.J. Watt. Multiplicity. Plays the linebacker position as well as rush the passer as well as anybody. Over the last 2 years, 29 sacks. He's getting there at a high clip. His buddy Cam Haywood is very good. But you know why we don't talk about him? Because damn T.J. Watt is on the outside. Not JJ, not JJ. T.J. is the ball player right now. Let me get to number 2, the big freak athlete, Myles Garrett. I wish I had an inch of athleticism that the big fella has. He can do it all. He can bull rush you. He can use his hips. The most impressive thing, and Jeff Saturday, you gonna love this. Myles Garrett is 6'6", but can bend and get low like a snake and not lose speed.
Yes, sir.
That's what you hear offensive linemen talk about. He is a beast coming off the edge. And y'all know damn well who number 1 is. He never loses a block. He always makes impact plays. And mama, when you gotta block him, it ain't gonna be a good week. I know Quentin is good. I know Zach Martin is good. But don't nobody want to see 99. 99 is aging like fine wine, too. Usually guys are slowing down, but Aaron Donald is getting faster. Put anybody else on the defensive line. Ask Leonard Floyd, Jeff Saturday. Aaron Donald got him paid $50 million. That's my top 5 list. If you don't like it, you know what Swagoo says. Make your damn own.
Well, Swagoo, I'm going to make sure somehow you are responsible for reading every list on ESPN television going forward. That was absolutely electric right now. Jeff, you are the general manager of a team for a second. And just think about this proposition. You can invest in a great offensive line or a great defensive line. What's more important in building a winning roster?
Yeah, it ain't even close, man. Offensive line. I mean, listen, when you think about the requirements of what the offensive line has to have, you got to protect the most important asset on your football team. That's the quarterback. You have to be able to establish your run game. The communication between all 5 of those guys has to be impeccable. All the different traits you're looking for from a team that's going to win in the NFL. The offensive line, that's where you start. And listen, if you look at the way Dak Prescott's career got started, don't miss the fact that offensive line contributed a great amount to helping him get there. So I think you always got to start with the O-line, not dismissing the defensive line's importance, but that O-line is where you put your money.
All my young gun D linemen in the NFL, all my guys that I talk to, do not text me, don't DM me. I don't give a damn. Jeff Saturday is right. The offensive line is the most important unit on a football team. They make everything go. And by the way, they got to protect usually the highest paid guy on the football team. We saw it. We saw it. If there's no example, it's the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes, for as great as he is, the greatest thing since sliced bread, the greatest thing since Ali. He floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. And he couldn't do a damn thing because them 5 up front couldn't block the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. All of the acrobatic plays, all of the great throws was for nothing. Meanwhile, Tom Brady's standing there with a jersey as white as snow. Tom Brady's smoking a cigar. He's getting in his car, making sure he get on the right radio station, and then he throws a touchdown to Gronk. Listen, this is absolutely true. Jeff Saturday, I'm so glad you was on the show today. I love to disagree with people. Y'all know that. I can't disagree with you on this one. If you ain't got no line, you ain't winning no damn games. That's what it boiled down to.
And one mind-blowing stat from the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes ran 497 yards before either throwing the ball or getting sacked. That is wow. Okay, the Titans are going to attack their opponents from all angles in 2021. That much